Thank you for joining the Top Keys. My name is Patel. Today I have a good friend, Bhavesh from New Jersey. How you doing, Bhavesh?
Good to see you, Bert.
All right. How did you get involved in this industry? And why do you love it so much?
Well, the industry is because my parents started with a small property back in 1976. Second generation. Started in McGuire Air Force Base, Wrightstown, New Jersey. 25-room property. And then from there, sort of grew. This is not what I wanted to do.
All right.
I wanted to go on Wall Street. On my last year in college, my dad got really sick. Had a brain aneurysm. And then at that time, he had 4 properties. And so my mom's like, can you come and help and run some of these properties? So that's what I did. And then I just fell in love with the industry.
And so you brought your Wall Street knowledge to Main Street, right?
Correct.
All right. So then why AAHOA? I mean, there's other associations. You're a chair right now, or board chair of New Jersey Restaurant Hospitality Association. How did you get involved in AAHOA?
Well, I saw how AAHOA started and what it was really meant to do. Asian American hotel owners based out of Atlanta and an office in DC. Primary focus is on advocacy, but we also do education, we do networking, we have a great conference every year. So it's more or less a circle for hoteliers to get everything in one spot. Started with, in our backyard, I was asked to be an ambassador of AAHOA.
Sure.
And so I said, I don't know about that. And they're like, no, we really need you. So I was an ambassador, started off with that.
And you were from New Jersey, right?
I'm from New Jersey.
Was it Runnymede at that time? Or?
It was Runnymede, New Jersey.
And who was your regional director there?
Raj Parikh.
Okay.
Yeah, Raj Parikh.
So we're going back years. Okay.
We're going back years.
All right.
Yeah,
So
before that, it was Anil, Ashwin.
Right.
So all those guys,
who are
they
still
always
around.
told me to get, I was always involved with them, but Raj is like, I need you to become an ambassador.
Right.
So I said, finally, yeah. So I became an ambassador. And I saw like what the organization was doing, and I saw that it was really helping members at that time.
Sure.
On not only education, but also putting them in touch with different vendor partners, and then the advocacy work.
Right.
The reason
Which is
why,
your passion, right?
Exactly. Just like you. Your passion's advocacy, my passion's advocacy. But I saw that in the state of New Jersey, and even in Pennsylvania and Delaware, which Mid-Atlantic represents, we weren't getting represented really on the state level.
Right.
And that's why I sort of got involved, to get more representation on the state level, and a lot of different bills coming that were hurting the hotel industry.
Okay.
We did have state associations.
Right.
One was almost like a boys club, so it really didn't help the hoteliers. The other one was just a restaurant association.
Right.
And that's where I went out and reached out to them back in 2017. The president, Mary Lou Havestein, and I said, Mary Lou, can you guys think about including hotels in this association?
Right.
She went back to her board, the board voted on it, came back and said, yes, we'll do it, but you need to be a board member.
Wow.
So that was one of their requirements. It's like, we don't have any hoteliers. If you want the association to be and represent the hoteliers, you need to be a board member. So I became a board member there. And then just going through the organization, my members in my area said, look, you're doing a great job as an ambassador. You should become a regional director. And so from a regional director, representing the industry, they saw what I was doing. They liked what I was doing. They said, hey, maybe you should run for an officer level.
And that was in Philadelphia, I think.
I was in Philadelphia back in 2014.
One of the greatest cities in America.
Exactly. And we just had our convention there again.
Right.
A great convention as well.
So you got the 2 bookends of Philadelphia.
Exactly.
What has AAHOA done for our community? What has AAHOA done for hotel owners that you would say in that Philadelphia to Philadelphia span?
That market, I think there's a lot of legislative bills that have come out, and I think they've stepped up in some areas to help some of our members, which has been great.
Right.
A couple of the things that were going on during my time as an officer is that we really put a good educational platform together. Number 2, we brought the awareness of human trafficking.
Right. It's human trafficking and awareness training, HTAT. It's available for free for our members. It's behind the portal. So you got to become a member, you got to log in. But like you said, it's an effective tool for letting people know that we're part of the solution, not part of the problem.
Exactly.
So tell me about, you've taken many trips while you were a AAHOA officer, a AAHOA board member. What's been memorable for you? What can you share with us today?
I think just going around as an officer, meeting the members, listening to them, listening about the problems, because now it's not just on a regional level, it's on a national level.
Right.
And just understanding their needs, right? Do they need better education? Do they need better vendor partners? Do they need more advocacy help? And I think that's where we really organize and give our mission and our vision of AAHOA and say, hey, we need to start focusing in on this direction because that's where our members want us to focus on.
Right.
This is a member-based organization, and that's what we're here for, to serve our members at the end of the day.
So you remember when you were chair, and even before that, there's challenges that members faced, right? So what was the biggest challenge you faced when you were chairman?
So I was AAHOA chairman in 17-18, and I think the biggest challenge, again, was just everyone working together and being united, so we have a stronger voice. I think by the end of that, they saw what we were doing and the mission that we were focused on, and they saw that we were one team, unity, and teamwork makes the dream work,
I think you brought an astronaut at the convention, right?
We did.
And he talked about it.
Yeah.
Right? And he gave an inspirational speech, not only to our members, but also to the board.
Correct. And so I think that's what my focus was. It was all about teamwork. And if we have a solid team, whether it's the whole board members, whether it's the staff, then we have the members, they realize that we're working together for them. And I think that just made AAHOA stronger.
Yeah, I remember going to this retreat when we had that retreat board meeting, and what I was most impressed about, and I would recommend this to any organization, there was a couple of people that worked for Intel, and they came in, so we had to answer 100 questions before we got to the board meeting, and they came in and analyzed how to make better presentations.
Correct.
And they were doing presentations for, there were engineers at Intel having trouble getting their idea across.
Yeah.
And so, you brought them in, and the team worked on it, like the team, the staff, right? And then, we put it now, the trick was to make sure we pass that knowledge down to the ambassadors, because that's a conduit for the members.
Correct.
But I always appreciate that. And I remember me and Baron were sitting at the table, and we are so much alike, but yet we're so different in our presentation styles.
Right.
And I learned this, SP learned this, you did, I did. And I think that's one of the tools when you're a part of AAHOA. We have advocacy, but we also have professional education, right? Professional development. And so for anybody out there, I would definitely recommend being involved in AAHOA.
Again, AAHOA is there for a reason, right? And you've got to, if you have concerns, you have issues, you've got to reach out to AAHOA. They can lead you in the right direction at the end of the day. We've got so many team members, we've got so many board members that are engaged in the hospitality industry. And I think through one of them, you would get the correct answer in the correct direction you're looking for. So always get involved with whether it's AAHOA or whether it's on your state level organization. I think those are the best two organizations to get involved with.
Right, so all the action's local, right?
All the actions of local.
If somebody wants to get in touch with you, want to let people know how they get in touch with you?
Yeah, just email me at Bhavesh@admhospitality.com.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for coming out.
Great. Thank you, brother. Pleasure.